Considering current moods towards education for teachers, including content surrounding the history and philosophy of education, I've elected to prepare a response to some problematic statements. Educators perform a vital function in our society, and their role cannot be minimized. Knowledge of the history and philosophies of education is essential for a teacher to be a true professional. Those who would have educators teaching without knowledge of pedagogy's origins in ancient Greece want students to be taught by teachers with no choice in how they wish to teach. They want teachers with no style. They want teachers with no philosophy. And they want students with the knowledge just to let them scrape by. The history of education allows educators to ask themselves important questions. Is education innately human? Does education allow humans to interact with the world better than a world without education? Education requires resources. Those that have resources also have the power to restrict access to them. It is dubious that education for the masses is a selfless endeavor. Without a connection to our past, teachers cannot develop ideas for the future. Imagine if the number 0 had never been invented. The number 0 was invented by Islamic mathematicians who needed educators. Everyone in the world benefits from education about history. Educators that have philosophy can justify their lessons by applying their ideology to social movements from the past. Students benefit from teachers who have a method to their ideology. Philosophy helps organize activities and lessons. Without a philosophy, the lessons have no purpose. Students at Whitwell Middle School in Whitwell, Tennessee, were taught using a philosophy that emphasized the pedagogical power of projects. They read about the secret annex and death marches. They read about the Holocaust. They were overcome with sorrow over the horrors of a war on Jewish people. When the students found out about the Norwegian practice of wearing paperclips as a covert form of political dissent, they decided to create an homage to that purpose. The class set out to collect 6 million paperclips. Their progress was noted by influential people who had the power to amplify the students' voices. The project required students to perform a variety of real-world skills to succeed. The students directly benefited from their instructors' philosophical organization of lessons. There are criteria established for a line of work to be considered a profession. According to Foundations of Education, a sense of public service, a lifetime commitment to career, a defined body of knowledge and skills beyond that grasped by lay people, and a lengthy period of specialized training. I will discuss the part about a lengthy period of specialized training. Teachers are professionals because they are trained in the philosophies and history of their fields of work. Without the knowledge of the instructors who preceded them, teachers would be fumbling around teaching things in ways that have been proven to be ineffective. An extensive background in education prepares a teacher for the classroom by showing them how to teach what works. Teachers and students benefit from instruction surrounding the history and philosophy behind education. Without a connection to the past, there is no future. Knowledge of the history and philosophies of education is essential for a teacher to be a true professional.